Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, welcome to a special edition of Oilers After Dark. We've got trades, we've got trades, we've got trades. Now, it's going to look like it was one move, but it was really two moves done in one deal. We're going to talk about it. What did the Oilers give up? What did the Oilers get? How did the Oilers do it? Why did the Oilers do it? If you didn't know, if you're living under a rock, I did do it short on it way early this morning, but it was until now that I was able to actually get down to my layer and make a video for you fine people. Now, what is involved? Draft picks, draft picks, draft picks, draft picks. Salary retained, salary retained, salary retained to 75% salary retained for one player. 50% salary retained for the other. What does that mean? The Oilers picked up two really good players this afternoon, morning, depending on how you look at it, wherever you are in the world. Now let's take a look at the whiteboard, shall we? I'm going to make sure that you guys understand this. First, we're going to go to the Ducks. What do the Ducks get? The Ducks get the Edmonton Oilers' first round pick in 2024. They get the 2025 fifth round conditional pick. What do the Oilers get from the Ducks? They get Sam Carrick, $425,000, retained 50%. So the Oilers, for $850,000 is what he was getting paid. The Oilers are on the hook for $425,000 of that. And they get the Anaheim Mighty Duck 7th round pick. Now this is where the fun comes in. Anaheim trades Adam Henrique to Tampa. And they retain $2.91250 million with Tampa. Tampa gives them the 2025 fifth pick conditional. Alright, you follow with me? Now that you got to get it good and understood. And then Tampa goes and trades Adam Henrique to the Edmonton Oilers, retaining 50% of the 50%, so 25%. Now that you got it good and understood, in all, they kept $1,456,250. So the Oilers on the hook for Adam Henrique for $1,456,250. Now, in doing so, Tampa just couldn't do that because they retained salary. They had to give the Oilers a roster, an active player, not roster player, but an active player. They gave the Oilers Ty Taylor. Who's Ty Taylor? 6'3", 193 pounds from Richmond, BC. Man, it's been a day. The signing rights. They also gave the Oilers the 2024 7th round pick. Now, for that deal, Edmonton sent to Tampa the 2025 4th round conditional. That condition is if the Oilers win the Cup in 2023, that goes to 2026 4th round instead of the 2025. The conditions on the Ducks picks that they got, the Edmonton condition is if the Edmonton Oilers win a Cup this year, that fifth becomes a fourth in 2025. The Tampa condition to Anaheim is if Edmonton wins the Cup in 2 years, that fifth round pick in 2025 becomes a fourth round pick in 2025. Now that you got it, get it good and understood, Anaheim is now negative $3,337,500. Tampa is out $1.45625. The Oilers are out $1.88125. The Oilers got out of here like bandits. Oh boy, oh boy. Look like myself here. The Oilers got out of this like bandits. They picked up Adam Henrique. Solid penalty killer. Can play on power play. Can play up and down. Mostly up in your lineup. Will be a solid second line, third line winger. Holy shit, what does that mean? The Oilers actually have a third line center that they can use that's not McLeod. That leaves McLeod to go down to a better slotted fourth line or wing. Holy crap. Now, in that they also pick up Sam Carrick. If you don't know who Sam Carrick is, get to know the name. Boys, get to know the name. He is your prototypical power forward. He will slug him out, drag him out, beat the hell out of you. He would look good with Kane and Perry. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that at all. He would look good on a third line. Kane on one side, Perry on the other, Carrick in the middle. So what does that mean? You'll find out when we do the roster video in the next day or so. We're going to come out with roster suggestions and what the roster might look like. Because we're not done. No. We still have Friday, trade deadline day. If you think the Oilers are done, hold on to your hard hats because they are not done. I have it on good authority. Roster in, roster out. But we're going to show you some pretty beautiful graphics here. First one here, pretty much exactly what I described and in word form. It's pretty cool. That's your first one. Obviously, Adam Henrique. If you've been living underneath a rock, you don't know who he is, but really look it up. He's really a solid player that the Oilers, I think, got really lucky to be able to get for so cheap. And we'll do the second graphic here. What have I done? And the third and final graphic. Now, what does it all mean? It means the Oilers jumped early, which is good. You want to jump early. They were ahead of the curve getting Perry, and they made the likes of Winnipeg go out and get Monahan. Vancouver go out and get Lindholm. Because the Oilers jumped early at this, now teams are playing catch-up. Now teams are playing, look what the Oilers did. Now they've got a bona fide third-line center, fourth-line center. But more importantly, I'll bring myself back right quick. More importantly, what I say all the time. You can turn a centerman and make him a wing. You can't turn a wing and make him a centerman. But why is that, Matt? Why is it easier for a center to go to the wing than it is for a wing to go to center? Simple mathematics, folks. There's a lot to remember and a lot to do when you're up and down the ice as a centerman. You've got to be the third man back, and you've got to be responsible defensively. As a winger, you can fly the zone, cheat the zone. As a winger, you're just on the boards waiting for the pass. As a winger, you don't have as much responsibilities. You don't have to worry about taking face-offs. You don't have to worry about where you are positionally on the ice. That's why it is easier for a center to play wing than it is for wing to play center. And the fact that the Oilers have I honestly believe the Oilers have 13 centers on their team. I'll have to look at their depth chart, but I think every single one of their players, aside from Kane, Perry, wow. Honestly, aside from Fogle, aside from 2 or 3 of their forwards, they all play center. Oh, and Hyman. He doesn't play center either. But aside, 4 players, 4 out of 13 forwards don't play center. I'll take that all day, every day, even twice on Sundays. Anyways, guys, my name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. If you like this content, please leave a like on the video, hit the comment button, and as always, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow when the Oilers are in Columbus to take on the Blue Jackets. Bye for now.